Hey everybody, it's Captain Shane, and I'm back with another MD-11 flight. Today we're going to be heading out of Louisville for Miami in Florida. I've never been there before. I'm looking forward to going down there today. We're on a different aircraft that I've flown before. This is November 294 Uniform Papa. My normal one got snatched up. All these people flying the new MD-11 from TFDI for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We got all these MD-11 pilots coming out of the woodworks at my virtual airline, and now they all want a piece of this action. So, hey, it's whatever. They can do that if they want, but I'm an OG MD-11 pilot. I'm gonna do my thing here. Anyway, so we got everything programmed in. I've done all my pre-flight checks. We've got the FMC set up. We've got the route in there. We've got the takeoff data. Real quick, let's go over the route for today. All right, here's our routing today. Let's go over to the map. All right, let's go. So we're taking the Fedra 5 departure out of Louisville, 17 right, runway, heading more or less due south, all the way down to Florida, and then we're gonna coast out shortly and come back in, kind of come around this side here and land to the east. Expected runway 8 right at this time at Miami, and UPS parking ramp is going to be over here. So that's where we're going today. That is the plan for us. Obviously, we got 800 some odd nautical miles to go. Let's go over the flight plan particulars here. We have a fuel load today of 55,000 pounds, expecting to burn about 35,000 on the way down. Hey, Nanny Ray, thanks for joining us. I'm just going over the flight plan now. I'm glad you're here. All right, so we got a fuel weight of 55,000 pounds, a takeoff weight of about 480 something thousand pounds. I've already put in the wind component and the ISA delta on the FMC. And we're going to be carrying 177,000 pounds of cargo today. All right, let's get back over to the parking positions. Let me show you where we're at today. We're kind of in a weird spot. I don't think I've ever been here before. I normally operate at a ramp 4 and 6, but we're in a ramp 5. We're tucked in kind of tight here, so it's going to be tricky getting the tug in here to get us towed out. I want to back out and then tow forward a bit so we don't jet blast this building when we start up. Probably tow out about halfway out into this ramp here. I'm expecting taxiway Bravo over to 17 right. Well, that's that. The weather, well, tell you what. Since you asked about the weather, Nanny Ray, let's go ahead and listen to the weather today. I have it right here. We need to get the weather anyway.
Cooper Tango 23, turn right, heading 1. Bunches in use. NSC Sensei runway 17 right arrival. 29er. 11 available only for OPR and CP. Simultaneous departures in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
November. Okay, let's listen again.
Louisville International Airport ATIS information November 2256 Zulu. Wed 180 at 7.
180 at 7.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000.
4,000.
Few clouds at 7,000.
7,000.
1,000 standard. Ceiling 25,000 broken.
Okay.
Temperature 32.
32.
2.23. Altimeter 29903.
Yep.
ILS approach runway
Okay.
17 left and 17. Simultaneous approaches in use.
Okay, so wind is 180, so right down the runway. It looks a little cloudy today. We got a layer at 4,000, 7,000, and 11,000. The ceiling's at 25,000. Yeah, but nothing crazy. I'd say the weather is pretty okay. So we got the weather now, so I think we're ready to get started here. Let's go ahead and do our before start checklist and get ready to push out of this tight spot we're in. All right. Before start checklist. High status page. Set the engine. APU start. Okay, APU's coming on. Doors and windows are closed and latched. Aux hydraulic pump 1 on. Parking brake. Set. Wheel chocks and ground power. Waiting on the APU to come up. Right now our APU is spooling up. It takes about 2 minutes to light off and get started up. So we're just gonna let that spool up here. As soon as I have an enunciation in my status page here, EAD, that we have APU power and air available, we'll go ahead and pull the ground power on the chocks. Thanks for the rum, by the way, Nanny Ray. I'm having some right now. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so when you see the EGT start coming down on the APU, that's when it's going to spool down and get ready to go into ready mode here. There we go. APU power available. Cool. So let's go ahead and turn that on now. And we can go ahead and pull the chocks and the ground power. Awesome. Continue on with the checklist. Wheel chocks and ground power removed. Beacon lights on. APU air source on. Ignition switch. Let's go ignition A today on this guy. And that is the before start checklist complete. So I think we're ready to start figuring out how we're going to push back out of this spot right now. Let's go ahead and plan that out with the ground crew. So, push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, so let's have them go to here. And then pull us forward to about here. And then that will allow us to start engines without killing anybody back here by the world port.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. So we're going to push back out of the spot, but then pull forward a bit so we don't hurt anybody in this building. And there you go. Louisville World Port. We're too close to start engines there, so we're going to pull forward into the throat of this ramp here a bit. And you see we got some company traffic off to our right-hand side. Another UPS from UPS MD-11. Here comes the tug.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, clear to connect. Okay, tug is hooking up now. And they're going to start lifting our aircraft up. Alright, here we go. We're going to get in the lift.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback. And you
Okay.
may start engines.
Alright, crew. Pushing back. We're going to hold up on the engine start until we get moving forward a little bit. I don't want to start engines up while we're up against that building. So let's watch the tow for a little bit since we have time. Kind of fun to watch this. You don't get to see this too much. Okay, he's going to start turn here. And again, we're holding off on engine start until we get a little bit of distance behind that building. I went 200 feet behind my engine's minimum before we start. If we were to start up here, we'd be blasting this building if there's any vehicles or anything behind that. It's just too close, and once I use some power to taxi, we're going to hurt somebody, so Just trying to be careful. Look how close we're getting. Jeez. Yeah, see, that's where we would be starting up normally. That's too close to the building. Alright, now the tug is going to start pulling us forward. Alright, I'm comfortable now. Let's go ahead and start our engine start. So, we're clear to start. Start engine 3. Button out, light on. Okay, got N2. Oil pressure's on the rise. Okay, starting engine 3 with fuel on. Fuel flow and EGT. Okay, button.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set parking brake. Button in, light off. Good start on engine 1, starting 2. Correction, starting 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Good start on 3, starting 1. Button out, light on. Rotation N2. Oil pressure on the rise. Okay, fuel on. Fuel flow. EGT. Okay, disconnect. Okay, button in, light out. Good start on 1, starting 2. Button out, light on. Rotation N2. Oil pressure on the rise.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. We'll look for you on the left. Okay, fuel on engine 2. Fuel flow and EGT. Okay, has signals on the left. There's our guy. Good to go. Thanks, man. Okay, good start on engine 2. Button in, light out. Let's go after start checklist. Excellent. Okay, after start checklist. Engine airfoil anti-ice is not required. Air source on APU number 2. I'm sorry, correction. APU air source off. And APU stopped. Age and pins are cleared, and we got the ground signal on the left. Okay, after start checklist complete. Let's go flap taxi checklist. Flaps and slats set for takeoff. Spoiler handle. Armed. Status page. Config. We'll do our flight control check right here while we got time. Let's go. Ailerons left. 3 green. Ailerons right. 3 green. Elevators up. 2 green. Elevators down. 2 green. Rudder left. 2 green. Rudder right. 2 green. Okay, flight controls are checked. Stabilizer trim. We need 5.7 aircraft nose up. Let's put that in right now. .7 aircraft nose up set. Taxi light not required. Takeoff data confirmed on MFD V1 141, VR 162, V2 166 with the climb out speed of 176. That checks. Takeoff departure brief. Okay, takeoff. We're going to be using 17 right. And after that, we're on the Fedra 5 departure. So from 17 right, we're going to climb 170, then intercept the 185 course to Lean intersection, then depict it on the route to Fedra. Initial altitude we are cleared to is 5,000 feet. And then as directed by ATC. That is your takeoff departure brief. Alright. In case of an abort, anything below V1 will stop on the runway. Anything above V1 we will continue. And if we have an engine out situation, we'll climb at 166. Okay. Radar set. Our radar is set for departure and transponder TARA, and we're ready to call for taxi. Let's call center right now. and get ready to go. Indy Center, good afternoon. UPS 2154 on the ramp 5, Louisville with November, ready for taxi 17 right.
The aircraft flying over to Louisville, the tower's now on line 124.2, so you can call them.
Copy that, we'll call tower 2154 heavy. Okay, I guess we got tower on, that's even better, guys. 12420. I like it. We got extra ATC tonight, it's even better. There we go. Alright, let's call Louisville Tower. Louisville Tower, good afternoon. UPS 2154 heavy on the ramp 5. Request taxi to 17 right. We have information November.
UPS 2154 heavy, Louisville Tower, good evening. Runway 17 right, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 29er.
Okay, 17 right via Bravo, and we'll cross 29er, UPS 2154 heavy. Alright, crew. Clear for taxi. I can break off. Get some forward thrust here. Hey, we got some forward momentum. Let's do nose wheel steering left and right. Brakes. Brakes check. Alright, looking good so far, guys. Okay, there's our company traffic on the right. That's a fellow UPS MD-11. Obviously the models don't look so nice for the third-party stuff there, or the, you know, not the nicest looking MD-11, but that'll work. Alright, so we're looking for taxiway Bravo, which should be the second one. Left a little bit. Clear left, clear right. And this is taxiway Bravo here. We're gonna make a turn. Okay, coming right. Bit of forward thrust here. It's nice to have ATC tonight. I like flying in the afternoon, so all the East Coast guys are online. Give you some exterior views. Here we go.
Attention all aircraft, Louisville latest information, Oscar is now current, wind 180 at 7, altimeter 29er 94.
Okay, 2994 guys, we got a weather update. 2994 and on the standby 2994. Okay. Copy that. Oh, thank you, Nanny Ray. I don't know if it was me. Although I did fly into Ontario a few days ago. Maybe it came on our flight then. Okay, so we're getting...
EPS 2154, heavy, wind 180 at 7. RNAV to lean, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, RNAV lean, UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew. We are clear for takeoff, so I wasn't ready for that. Okay, we're slowly going to take the runway, but let's go ahead and go through our before takeoff checklist. Takeoff clearance is obtained. EAD checked. No alert screen box. All landing lights. All lights are on. Okay, high intensity lights are on. Radar. Radar is on. Okay, before takeoff checklist complete. Now, let's get lined up on the runway, and we are clear for takeoff. Crew, let's go nav arm, profile armed. Okay, crew, clear for takeoff. Alright. Thrust stabilized. Okay, takeoff thrust. Auto flight. Thrust set. $80 knots, clamp. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, you're up.
EPS 2154, heavy, contact Indy Center on 128.22, so long.
1822 for UPS 2154 heavy, so long. Alright, auto flight. Alright, let's contact center. Indy Center, good afternoon. UPS 2154 with you, climbing through 2,100 or 5,000.
UPS 2154, Indy Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew, cleared flight level 350. Let's go. Okay, got a sharp turn coming up here. Hold on tight. Alright, 350 in the box. Okay, coming left. Alright, let's hold off on the flap retract just a little bit. Let's get some more airspeed here. Alright, flaps retract. Okay, there's our 4,000 foot cloud layer coming up. A little rain. And slats retract. Speed checks, slats up. Alright, going for 250 pitch. Now that wind is a little loud. Windshield wind. Take down a little bit. Stabilize motion. Check. Okay, got some rain as we go through this cloud here. Okay, another cloud layer at 7,000. We should be breaking through soon. Okay, little bit of bump, a little bit of chop up here.
Indianapolis Center.
Okay, looking good.
Frontier Flight 229 in the information Golf is current, expecting ILS, runway 23 right approach.
Did you say expect approach?
Okay,
Covered if you can expect the ILS,
after
runway
takeoff,
23 right
checklist.
approach.
I expect ILS, runway 23 right for arrival for Frontier 229, and
Okay,
we have
landing
looked
gear
at
up,
the ATIS, yeah, we
lights
have
out,
information Golf on board.
spoiler handling,
Roger.
disarm, auto brakes are off, flaps and slapped, up, retract, EAD checked, no alerts, exterior lights, let's go, landing lights, taxi lights, runway turn off lights are off. Okay, we're at accelerating at 350 pitch. Altimeters. Alright, waiting for 18,000.
Delta 917 at Cincinnati with IFR to Toronto.
And anyway, you asked how long the flight's going to be. Let's take a look.
Roger, thanks.
ETA is 0147. So a little under 2 hours. So we have 854 nautical miles to go.
Delta 917, I don't have a flight, but if you could refile, please.
Should be there now, Delta 917.
Alright, ATA is 1 hour and 44 minutes. And that wind noise. Okay, climbing at 350 pitch. 13,000 for 35,000. Okay, about to hit the Fedra intersection and we're on course after that. A little bit of weather off to the left, the weather radar. You can kind of see it out. Kind of see it out there. Weather out there. Okay, coming up on our transition altitude here shortly. Okay, 18,000 feet, altimeter standard. Alright, after takeoff checklist complete. Alright, on the way.
Indianapolis Center, good evening, EPS 2036 with you, flight level 4 and 0.
UPS 2036, Indy Center, ident.
Some company traffic on the radio there. Alright, let's take a look here. So we're currently here. We're going to have to fly down through Atlanta Center, and it looks like they're not online right now, which is a shame. But we should have some ATC for Jacksonville Center, at least for a while. And hopefully by the time we get down to Miami...
2036, Twitter contact 35 off northeast of Rosewood, floodable 40, sir.
Hopefully we get down here into Miami, we'll have ATC. We're definitely going to have something in Jacksonville Center. We got a dead zone here in Atlanta. We'll see. It's early yet. They can still come in. Hey, coming right.
Center low UPS 7637 at the starter center of the 5 arrival.
UPS 7637, Indy Center, ident.
A lot of UPS flights going into Louisville tonight. Let's take a look at that.
From last
Wow, we got
7637,
Louisville
Center
approaches
contact
came
40
online.
miles northwest of Evansville. Cross Cherry, add and maintain 1000 at 250 knots. Louisville altimeter 200, pattern 5.
Hey, got an MD-11 right there.
Cherry at 11,000 and 250 knots. Copy altimeter 7637.
Got quite a bit of, okay. There's some company traffic taxiing out right now. They're heading to NCO, which I think is Missouri.
Good evening, Indiana Center, November 6432 Delta. It's Lunkin requesting IFOC clearance to date.
That's us. And we got this guy over here. This American Airlines 777-300ER heading to Miami too. Let's see if we can beat him there, guys. Let's have a little race so you can get to Miami first. American Airlines 1277 or UPS 2154. We'll find out. Okay, climbing through 250 for 350.
November 643 Delta, clear to the Dayton Airport as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect 4000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 5505.
Chris Dane has filed, climb maintain 2,000, expect 4,000, 10 minutes on departure. Latest frequency, departure. The squawk is 5505, November 6432 Delta.
November 643 Delta, read back correct. Expect runway 21 left. Advisor needs a taxi. Columbus, correction, Lunkin altimeter 2997.
2997 altimeter, I will expect 21 left for departure, 6432 Delta.
Okay, crew. Climbing through 280 for 350.
Frontier Flight 229, descend to maintain 4000.
We're just maintaining 4,000 for Frontier 229.
Man, there's a guy who's pretending to be from Frontier Airlines. Why would you want that? I would not want to be simulating Frontier Airlines. That's rough. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Frontier Airlines, man. This guy's a glutton for punishment. Nobody likes Frontier. Whatever. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's talk to this guy, American Airlines 1277. Let's challenge him to a race. Because we're both going to Miami. Let's see who gets there first. Let's see what he says. So message AAL 11. What is it? 1277? Yep.
Question 9975, Indy Center, radar contact, climb and maintain floodable 350, turn right to make 360.
Let's see what this guy says.
350
Okay, climbing through 320 for 350.
Indianapolis Center.
Indy
Center, UPS 632, heavy, flight level 290.
Ooh, got more.
UPS
More.
632, MD Center, roger.
All right, some more company traffic coming
Indianapolis
in.
Center.
Frontier Flight 249, vectors to final, turn right, heading 320. Frontier Flight 249, turn right, heading 140.
320 for 220, or for Frontier 229.
Frontier Flight 249, turn right, heading 140.
140 for 220.
Hey, 3,000 to go.
FedEx 778, flight level 310. FedEx 778, ND Center, roger.
ND Center, UPS 2123 heavy, ready taxi information Papa.
UPS 2123, contact ND Tower 124.2.
124.2, talk to you, baby.
UPS 2036, cross Warsaw, added to maintain 14,000, Cincinnati,
kosher?
altimeter 3000.
What's kosher?
Warsaw 14,000.
Talking to American Airlines guy? Yeah, that's fine.
Flight 9975, cleared to direct Bliss.
That's fine. Just having a little fun.
Function 9975, cleared to direct Bliss.
Okay, leveling off
Flight
at flight level.
229, turn right, heading
350.
210, intercept the localizer.
Let's take a look at our FMC, see how it's looking here.
Right, heading 210, intercept localizer for Frontier 229.
Okay.
UPS 630, cross
Some of
Cherry.
the UPS, I gotta be,
1000 at 250.
I gotta pay attention to what's being said here. Alright. Performance.
Cross Cherry at 11,250 knots, UPS 632 heavy.
Okay, fuel looks good. Looking around 22,000 pounds for landing at Miami, which is probably gonna go down a little bit as we get lower.
MD Center, November 6422 Delta is ready for taxi to 211.
And we are officially at altitude capture. Let's do a fuel check here in a few minutes at Winna. We'll keep an eye on that.
November 6432 Delta, runway. Standby.
Runway standby.
November 6432 Delta, runway 21 left, taxi via Charlie and standby. Frontier Flight 229, descend and maintain 3000 until established on localizer, cleared ILS for my 23 right bridge.
Alright, descend 3000 to establish on localizer and cleared runway 23 right. Frontier 229.
ND Center, good evening. Yukon 2300 on the ground in Cincinnati looking for IFR over to JFK.
On request, standby break, November 6432 Delta, runway 21 left, taxi via Delta, cross runway 21 right.
21 left via Delta, cross 21 right, 6422 Delta.
And November 6432 Delta, hold short, runway 25.
Hold short 25, November 6422 Delta.
Delta 917, it's Cincinnati, ready for taxi with Sierra. Roger, Delta 917, runway 27, taxi via Juliet. 275 Juliet, Delta 917. UPS 7637, contact Louisville approach 132.07.
132.07 for UPS 7637.
Frontier Flight 229, wind 270 at 8, runway 23 right, cleared to land.
Good land, runway 23 right. Frontier 229.
Indy Center, good evening, UPS 1210, flight level 290.
Man, there's so many UPS guys
Indy
on.
Center, roger.
Look at that. Look at this. What do we got? Uh-oh. Here he is, guys. Here's our American Air guy. Let's see what his ETA is.
FedEx 778, this
FedEx.
is smooth to arrival, landing southwest, Indy altimeter 2.4.
Who let the FedEx guy in here?
Go to arrival, FedEx 79.
Who let a FedEx guy in our airspace? This guy right here. Boo! We don't like FedEx guys.
UPS 2154,
That's us.
Atlanta Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom 228, UPS 2154. So long. Okay. Alright, so we're in Atlanta Center airspace now, and they're offline. So now we're back on uncontrolled. Hanging out. Hmm. 0146 Zulu, huh? Okay. Well, my ETA is 0131 Zulu. I don't think it's as much of a race, guys. We're out too far ahead of him. His ETA is 15 minutes. Actually, I take that back. 10 minutes later than ours. I don't think he can catch up. Yeah, I don't think he has any chance of catching us, so I'm not gonna say anything else. Even if he went to his max cruising speed, he wouldn't catch us in time. I don't think, anyway. Looking good, guys. Cruising that flight up to 350. Yeah, he's not gonna catch us. Oh, here's our approximate position. So we've left Indy Center. We're now in Atlanta Center, but My guess is that they'll probably come online here at some point because there's a lot of traffic floating around here. And then, as of right now, we've got Jacksonville Center on, and now we have Miami Center on. So I'm expecting full ATC through Jacksonville and Miami, which is going to be really fun. And down at Miami, we've also got Tower and ATIS. So this is really cool. Max, look at all this. Look at all those aircraft in Miami. What the heck? Woohoo! That's hot, man. Look at all those aircraft. Miami's popping tonight. Nice, dude. I'm in. I'm in. Let's get some of that action, man. Lots of traffic in Miami. This should be a really fun arrival. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I know we're really far out. We're not going to get it. I'm going to go VHF2. I'm going to go ahead and start tuning in the ATIS now. So, for Miami... Oh, no ATIS right now. 118.3. We'll go ahead and put the tower in. 18.3. And then we'll wait for the ATIS to come back up, and then we'll tune that in so as soon as we're within range, we can hear it and start getting an idea of the weather that we can expect going into Miami. Well, obviously, I did look at this before we left. Let's see. Right now, they're landing 080 at 7 knots, which is right down the runway. Departing runways 8 left and 8 right, and we can expect... What does it say here? Oh, arrivals. Arrivals expect runway 8 right. Alright. Here's the weather. Runways expect 8 right for ILS. Okay. 087, altimeter 3003. Okay. Here we are on our flight plan. Somewhere over, what is this? Tennessee? Yeah, we're over Tennessee right now. About to cross into the, going into Georgia here in just a little bit. And more or less directly over Atlanta, which is a huge city. Look at the size of that. We'll be flying over Atlanta here in about, I don't know, let's see. 8.5 minutes over Atlanta. I forgot to do my fuel check over window, so I'll get ready for that on Notwo. Here's what we can expect. At Notwo. Ooh, you know what? We need to climb up to flight level 360 here at some point. Not yet, but once this heading switches over to something more east, we're gonna have to go over to flight level 360 because we can only fly even number. Let's see. Honestly, we should probably be at. This is kind of weird when you're flying due south. We should probably be 360 right now, but we'll leave it at 350. Anyway, at Notwo, we should have 36.5 thousand pounds of fuel aboard. 36.5. Right now we got 39.2. So in about 6.8 minutes, we'll check to see how our fuel's looking. Hey, everything's tracking fine for me right now. I just want to double check that. Is this usual air traffic? Yeah. So Nanny Ray, how this works is that online, on this online flying that I do, during the morning and early afternoon, you don't get a lot of traffic because people are at work and at school and doing stuff. In the evening times is when it picks up. Now, if you think about it, it's, what time is it here? In California, it's 5:20 p.m. People are getting off work, they're just now getting online. But over on the East Coast, which is where we're actually flying, there's a lot more people online. So you see more air traffic controllers and more people flying in the evening time, East Coast, because those people are done with work, they're done with dinner, they have time to do this stuff in their evening time. And honestly, the bulk of the people doing these these flight sim things are adults. They're not kids. There's some kids, but mostly adults. So you have grown-ups in the evenings when they have time after their kids are in bed or doing whatever they're doing. They have time to fly. And that's when your air traffic controllers also have time to be online because they're done with their kids. Right? So I like flying late afternoon in California because it gives us really good air traffic control in the evening time on the East Coast, which is where these guys are mostly based. It's not unheard of, but typically like a guy who's controlling Jacksonville Center is probably from the East Coast, right? Oh, check this out, guys. Atlanta Center just came online. This is really good. So we can expect to get a call from Atlanta Center here in a couple minutes. So we're going to have ATC all the way from Louisville down to Miami as of right now. Excellent. I'll go ahead and start getting set up for that. Let's see. Atlanta Center, 132975. Let's go ahead and check in with them now. Atlanta Center, UPS 2154, heavy radio check. Nothing wrong. Yeah, he may not be online yet. Let's give him another minute or two. Atlanta Center, UPS 2154, heavy radio check. Copy that. Alright, Atlanta Center's still getting their act together here. We'll give them a minute. You're welcome, Nanny Ray. Hope it makes sense. We're waiting for our center controller to get his equipment set up so we can talk to him.
There we go. Hello. Market 1277. Are you voice capable or just text?
Alright, center's online.
UPS 2154, you're trying to check in?
Hey firm, UPS 2154 with you, flight level 350.
Hello.
I'm assuming that means we're checked in.
Atlanta Center, FedEx 358, flight level 370.
FedEx?
FedEx today, Atlanta Center, hello.
Boo!
Atlanta Center, 14 American, 1434, we're with you at 9000. 1434, Atlanta Bridge, Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Just gonna maintain 6,000, flighting 160. 6,000, heading 160, American 1434.
Center, good evening, Delta 565, with you climbing to flight level 60.
Center 565, Atlanta Center, hello, climb, maintain, hold 350.
Hey, Sean Hall.
I maintain 350.
Who are you? Oh, you're not one of those FedEx guys, are you? Uh-oh. Oh, man. I think we got a FedEx guy on my stream.
1034, Atlanta Center, good afternoon, squawk 1710.
Hey, we got an imposter. We got the enemy. Sean Hall, who are you? Now I'm gonna look for you.
Mark 1434 to maintain 4000. 4000, Mark 1434.
All right, what are these FedEx guys? Do we have a imposter in here? Nope. I think we're good. That's us right there.
Hello, FedEx 762 has available 37.
Yeah, that guy's listening to the music. Did you hear that?
FedEx 762, Atlanta Center, hello.
Nice music. Anyway, fuel check coming up. All right, crew. So we're coming up on Notwo. 2 nautical miles. We're looking for 36.5 fuel on board at Notwo. And we're about to cross it here. Alright, at Notwo we have 37.5. So we are 1,000 pounds heavy on fuel. But I'm okay having a little bit extra as opposed to having not enough. So I'm okay with that.
301 Atlanta Center, hello.
We don't want less fuel. We want extra fuel. I can take an extra 1,000 pounds, but I don't want to come in.
301 Center, maintain for hold 320. Max 301 to center maintain for hold 320.
Thompson Twins, yeah, I saw them in concert last night. Well, I saw some of them. I saw Tom Bailey, who's the main guy.
Max 301 Atlanta Center, hello, to center maintain for hold 320.
It's maintain for 320, Max 301.
Max 301, connect MD-11 to 7.22.
Okay, over to ND Center, 12722, Max 301.
Here's where the co-pilot sits. It's a different perspective. I think I like my side better.
Atlanta Center, good evening, UPS 2123. Climbing through flight level 326 to flight level 350. American 1454, time opening 070, intercept runway 8 left localizer. 070, intercept the runway 8 left localizer, American 1434.
All right.
UPS 2154, call.
Atlanta Center 2154 heavy, go ahead.
I'm sorry, there's another UPS calling. Who is calling? That was UPS 2123.
A lot of UPS tonight. Oh my god. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? Look at this.
2123, Atlanta Center.
Look at this, guys. There are 63 MD-11s flying online right now.
5 minutes, 2110-3.
That's ridiculous.
2123 at the bridge, just over back.
Alright, so yesterday for Microsoft Flight Simulator, another company, TFDI, released their MD-11 for that game. And look at all these people flying MD-11s now. A week ago, you'd be lucky to find 5 or 6 or 7 people flying MD-11s. Now we got all these rookies coming on here flying MD-11s because the software came out. Now, that's cool and all, I appreciate it, but they're all new people. I'm a OG MD-11 pilot. I've been hanging with this thing for 20 years, and these guys are all hopping on the bandwagon because there's some new hot stuff out. It's probably a disaster out there. All these MD-11 new pilots out there ham-fisting my baby through the sky. That's fine. Everybody's welcome, but it does hurt me a little bit to see people just now getting on the MD-11 bandwagon when I've been on it since the get-go. $63 MD-11s online right now. That's crazy. I'm gonna take a picture of that because you're never gonna see that again. That's crazy. Well, yeah. Yeah, if you look at this, there's 335 Boeing
331, are you up?
777 300ERs online. So PMDG, which is another company, recently released their Boeing 777 300ER. So that's a lot of people on there flying that right now. And then a Boeing 737-800 and the Airbus A320. These are probably the two most common commercial airplane types in the world anyway. So it's very normal to see that many of these guys flying online. Very normal. Because that's what most of the day-to-day air traffic is. But you don't see 63 MD-11s online ever. In fact, let me show you this. There's 63 MD-11s online right now. Let me show you how many there are actually flying in the world. Look at this. Watch this. In the entire world, for real, there's only like 10 or 11 actual MD-11s flying around right now. So there's 6 times as many people flying MD-11s online as there are actually flying around in the world today. That's crazy. You're never gonna see that. That's just not normal.
The 565, connect Jacksonville Center 135.92.
Center on 35.92, Delta 565. See ya.
Only 12, yeah. So in the world right now, there's only 12 real MD-11s flying around, but online there's 63 because everybody's flying the new software. They want to try it out. I'm in a different flight sim, so this is X-Plane 12. The new software that was released is for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a different flight sim than I currently use. So I'm not flying the brand new MD-11 that was just made because for 2 reasons. One, I have this one, and 2, it just got released yesterday, so I don't really think that it's going to be all that refined. It probably needs some work. It's going to have a lot of bugs. It's going to have a lot of issues, and I'm in no rush to jump over to a whole new flight sim, learn all that, and get onto a brand new aircraft type that probably has all kinds of problems with it. So I'm going to let that software mature for a bit and wait and see how it goes, and in the meantime I'm going to truck along on this thing because it works just fine for me. Anyway, I'm going to step away, crew, for about 2 minutes to get a drink. I'll tell ATC that we're going to step off for 5 minutes, just as a matter of protocol. Atlanta Center, UPS 2154, heavy request.
Okay.
I'd like to step away for 5 mics.
UPS 2154, it's approved, just report back.
Wilco, 2154, heavy. Alright guys, I'll be right back.
American 1434, welcome to Atlanta. Turn right off Charlie or Delta, cross runway 8 right, enjoy not parking. Have a good day. Right on Charlie, and then cross 8 right and Alpha to parking, American 1434, thanks.
Alpha 456 with you coming in from the north Asheville. Flight level 12,000 for 36,000, and you will get our following clearance squawk to San Jose.
Southwest 456, Atlanta Center, good afternoon, squawk 3137, climb and maintain full 360.
3137 on the squawk code, and then 360 on altitude. Southwest.
Okay, crew, I'm back. I got a new soft drink. Wink, wink. Soft drink. Because, you know, we're flying right now and we can't be having anything else. Let me check back in with Center. Atlanta Center, UPS 2154 Heavy. We're back with you.
UPS 2154, welcome back.
Thank you. Ah, delicious. Delicious soft drink. Alright, let's take a look here. Looking nice. Nice smooth weather up here right now. Okay, fuel on board looks good. We'll do another fuel check at Honed.
Atlanta Center, 2411 with you, flight level 36. Yeah, 2411 Atlanta Center.
Honed intersection. Let's take a look at our flight plan and see what we're supposed to have there. Alright, so Honed intersection, right here. When we cross Honed, we should have 31.5 thousand pounds of fuel aboard. 31.5, and we're currently sitting at 34.5, so we're probably going to be a little bit heavy on fuel. But we'll go ahead and check that in 6.3 minutes. Okay, doing a little bit of a throttle alignment check here. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. There we go. A pause that refreshes. That's right. It sure is. Sure does. Delicious. Alright, let's do some outside looks, see how we're doing out here. That's a screenshot right there.
Jacksonville Center 135.02.
Is that for us?
135.02 for the 358 everything.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry?
Expect 762 remain on this frequency.
Alright, so he's going to be handing some people off to Jacksonville Center, and we're coming up on that kind of quick here. So 135925, let's go ahead and get that set up now. 135925. That's us.
2154, contact Jacksonville Center 135.102.
13592 for UPS 2154 Heavy, so long. Alright, he wants to do it now. 13592. Alright guys, heading over to Jacksonville Center. Jacksonville Center, good evening. UPS 2154 Heavy with you, flight level 350. Uh-oh, did I get the wrong frequency?
UPS 2154 Jackson, hello, welcome on board.
Hey, thanks. Alright, we're checked in. We're now with Jacksonville Center, guys. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know the last time I've ever been on Jacksonville Center. It's been years and years. So I never fly to Florida. So this is kind of fun for me. It's something new. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever been to Miami. I don't think I have. So I think now would actually be a good time to start reviewing some procedures here. So, tell you what. You guys down? Let's look at some procedures for Jacksonville. No, not Jacksonville, Miami. Okay. So I'll bring that up here. We're on the Frog Z4. Frogs 4 arrival. And we're landing runway 8 right.
FedEx 2303 Jackson, hello, comment temp level 340.
So we need to cross ART. Alright, so we need to cross ART between 9 and 11,000, so 10,000 feet at 250 knots. And then we need to be at leg at 4,000 feet. Expect ILS or RNAV runway. Okay, let's see what our FMS has in there. FMC, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Flight plan. So it says plows at or above flight level 340. Let me see if that's a thing or not. Yep, look at that. No, I don't think so. Barnby. Huh.
American 2268 cross Lubrat, maintain 13,000.
I'd look on this on plan mode here.
Lubrat 13,000, American 2268. I'm sorry, American 2268, the after, so altitude is 3003. Roger, 2268.
Alright, so Barnby. Oh, okay, Honed. Speaking of Honed, tell you what, let's do our fuel check real quick. So Honed, at Honed we want to have. I'll show you this again. At Honed. We want to have 31.5 aboard. And it looks like we're going to have coming up on that.
That's it, American
20 seconds.
We're not going to make 13,000 up over. American 2268, I didn't really think so. You can let Miami know though, 13517. Roger, over to Miami, 135.17.
Alright, so we're our 1,300 pounds heavy on the fuel. Anywho, let's get back to what we were saying. So we're on the
Delta 5592, I'm sorry, what's your party underground at? Yes, we are located now at Daytona Beach and we don't have information at the moment.
Delta 5592, you can taxi your discretion, call me ready for departure. Break, 7 Bravo Golf, radar contact, the altitude.
3000, 87 Bravo Golf.
Clouds at 340.
Bravo Golf, call me tape level 410 and you're clear direct to Keats.
To 41, direct
Alright.
87 Bravo Golf.
Clouds at 34.
Step away from the flight deck for 2 minutes.
Pop a descent shortly after that. We need to cross
Delta
Fleet.
565, cross Olean at maintain 13,000.
280 knots.
Tampa's landing
345.
south, and the Tampa altimeter is 3108. Or, I'm sorry. Tampa
Yeah, miss.
altimeter is going to be 3008.
Alright, cross lane at 17,000.
Wow.
Tampa is landing south.
Alright, this all looks good.
Sorry, I actually have a correction for you. It's cross Olean at maintain, or correction, cross Mady at maintain 11,000, and the Tampa altimeter is 3002 now.
Cross Mady at 11,000.
So, if you look at my FMC here, all these crossing restrictions,
004. About 565.
all these crossing restrictions look good.
3002.
So we're dialed in here for the survival.
002. Sorry about that. Delta 565.
No worries. American 7, contact bridge 124.8. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Alright.
Jackson Field. Hello, FedEx 762 Heavy, information Lima for Tampa, flight level 370.
X760 Jackson, hello, welcome on board.
Eight right. Alright, so I'm programming in for 8 right now. And then we want to get the ILS 8 right approach in. So approach. Let's bring up the ILS 8 right. So our initial is going to be coming in the legs, and we're going to pick up Chrome at 3,000 feet. And at Copra, we start down on the ILS 3-degree glide slope. The threshold at 51 feet, and the touchdown zone is at 8 feet. Okay, wow.
Check the 2210 is back. Good.
Alright, let's take a look at this. The decision height for the ILS is actually 442 feet. That's interesting. So, radar altimeter is 442. Wow, that's not normal. Let's go ahead and get that set up right now. Minimums 442. That's odd. 442. Alright. Hey, Shipwreck, I see your question. Can you explain to me what model matching is? I'm still kind of new to X-Plane, so I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. If you can teach me something about X-Plane and tell me what you refer to by model matching, I'd love to know, because I couldn't answer your question right now. And then, anyway, you asked, how do I get rid of fuel? I burn it. I just gotta burn it. Now, if I have a little bit extra, that's okay. I can tank the weight. Now, I don't want to land with too little, but having extra fuel is okay. So the only way to get rid of it is to burn it. Oh, I take that back. No, there's another way. Let me show you this. In case of an emergency, we are able to dump fuel. So we have a fuel dump here.
Can
we can dump fuel.
Back to Jacksonville. Looks like we have a generator fault on engine 1.
And we can also, we can actually set the FMC to dump to a certain gross weight. So we can turn it to dump, and it will dump us down until we have a certain weight aboard, and it will automatically stop. We're not going to dump fuel. There's no need. We have no emergency right now.
Jackson Center, American 1544. Just confirm we got traffic directly at 12 o'clock passing underneath us.
4 minutes. Alright, cool. Alright. So that's good.
American 1544 airframe. If I ain't let you know,
Let's keep looking at the arrival chart here, the ILS.
It was local, but yeah, it was not factors. Thanks for making 1544.
Alright, let's get back to our chart, since we have the time right now to do it. So, we're coming in here. The decision altitude for the ILS is 442 feet, radar altimeter. It seems kind of high. I wonder if it's because there's some sort of obstruction here. I wonder if it's because of this tower.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 5002, Daytona, holding short, runway 07.
Alright. So, if we have to go around and shoot a missed approach, we're going to climb up to 800 feet, and then a climbing left turn to 3,000 on heading 270, okay? And outboard to the Delta Hotel Papa VOR, which is this, 335 radial, and into the Barbara intersection, which is 11.5 DME from DHP and hold, or as directed by ATC. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and program something in as a backup, just in case we have an automatic selection failure. I'm going to put in the ILS frequency right here, 110.3, and the course is 092. We'll put that here, and then I'm also going to put in the Delta, the Dolphin, the Dolphin VOR, and the radio 335. And that's just to back up the nav radios, just in case they don't automatically tune. So we have the ILS on the left and the missed approach VOR fix on the right with the DME, just in case we don't automatically tune. That's just what we do here, just to have a little backup and continuity. So we briefed the arrival and we briefed the approach. So our arrival and approach briefing are complete, well ahead of time.
Air 46 Charlie Jackson, hello, climb maintain 17,000.
Look at the lighting in the cockpit right now. Isn't that awesome?
You're cleared to the Miami Airport asphalt, maintain 3,000, expect level 18010.
Wow, look at the reflection off the FM.
With me, squawk 2751,
I gotta take a screenshot of this. Let me get a screenshot of this.
One Echo Foxtrot read back is correct. Call me
This
no
is
more.
beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. Alright. Screenshot time.
JetBlue 2210 descend. If you get out one arrival, landing north. The Orlando altimeter is 3004. Actually, I'm sorry, correction, landing south.
Save that as.
It says via the Ghana run arrival Orlando landing south and altimeter 30014 JetBlue 22.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. Oh, coming left.
Number 87 Bravo Golf at minor 132.97 for the day.
Look at that.
Jacksonville Center American 1237 heavy with you, flight level 390, head to south. Control 1277 Jack Center, hello. Delta 1206 Atlanta Center 132.97. Delta 1206 Jacksonville Center.
Alright, let me get caught up here on the chat. Nanny Way, you asked about the ATC. Do they have their own flight programs? Yes, they do. I've never done it, so I don't know what they use or what they do, but they have their own software to control all of us. It's a VATSIM thing. They have like a radar scope and procedures and all kinds of stuff. Hey, we got traffic coming up here.
Sorry, who called in?
What do we got over here?
To reach you 3,000 feet from...
I see a contrail.
Delta 5592 radar contact.
It's the enemy again. FedEx.
Correct VOR 370 for
FedEx 2303. You guys want to take any bets as to what he's flying?
318, Washington's closed.
Watch.
Radar service terminated.
Guarantee you that guy is an MD-11. Ready? Let's take a look. Oh, you don't say, an MD-11. Here we go again. Another MD-11. Yeah, he's a rookie MD-11. I'm the OG MD-11. There you go. Get some MD-11 traffic off to our left there. He's at flight level 340. No, he's not. He's climbing up.
Jack Center, Lucky 2-3 on the ramp at South Whitington Field. That'll do it for me tonight. Thanks for your help.
Alright, he's climbing up.
Okay.
He's no factor there. He's off to the left. Quite a ways out. There, he's on TCAS now. You can see him. That kind of gives you an idea. You can kind of triangulate from the TCAS here. He is approximately 20, almost 30 miles away right now. And if we look over at my electronic flight bag, I can see him here as well. He's coming up right here. That's him right there. So look at that. The only aircraft we see in the sky is another MD-11. Go figure. And it looks like he's climbing through flight level 352 for probably higher. My guess. All these MD-11s, man. Don't worry, guys. The fad will wear off. These guys will get tired of it.
American,
But I won't.
Heavy, flight level 380.
I'll be an MD-11 pilot till I die. That's what I do. I'm the best MD-11 pilot on YouTube. You can put that in the bank.
American 1562, Jack Center, hello, welcome on board.
Hit it.
Jack Center, JetBlue 1592, passing 12-6.
Watch him go by.
JetBlue.
Look, you can see the aircraft. See it?
92, Jack Center. Hello, climb maintain for level 370.
Look at that.
Climb maintain 370, JetBlue 1592, hello.
That's the enemy right there, guys. FedEx. Boo! Boo! FedEx MD-11, boo. Alright. Alright, done with that.
And Jack Center, Archer 255 Sierra Kilo. Sierra Kilo, go ahead. We got Alpha, for planning purposes, we have information Alpha out of Gainesville, and we're going to request the RNAV GPS 11 approach from Manzo.
Alright, let's start getting our radio frequencies dialed in here, because we're getting kind of close to descending in. Oh, wow.
Oh, my apologies.
Check out my weather radar. Woo!
No worries.
Hello, American 1215
That's some stuff right there. Alright, so this is very heavy precipitation off to the left. We may need to deviate around that a little bit. That's actually a bit much.
Level 380.
Let's wait for the weather radar to update, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing ahead. We may need to do some deviation on that. Yikes. That is some heavy stuff. And it seems to be along our path, so we may need, from Nikki, we want to deviate a little bit around it, and hopefully we can get around this stuff and get back in around.
My apologies. I do control Gainesville. I thought you were going to the one that's up by Atlanta. Do you have an approach request into that Gainesville? Yeah, GPS.
Miami Center's on 135,
from Manzo for 5 Sierra Kilo. It's okay.
135, 175. 135, 175.
Hey, 5 Sierra Kilo, you're clear direct to Manfield. I'll have the approach for you in a bit.
We'll keep that on the standby.
We're clear direct to Manfield for 5 Sierra Kilo. Thank you.
And then we can expect Miami Tower and Miami Atis. So let's start listening for the Miami Atis.
Delta 565, Miami Center 135. 115.
119.15.
Okay.
119.
Center on 35.17. Thank you for your service. Delta 561.
Jackson Center, Cougar 201, what's your flight level?
Hi.
39,000.
Let's go ahead and listen to the ATIS real quick. I'm going to tune off the VHF 1. Let's go VHF 2. See if we can get it. One 1915. I think we're still a little too far out, so once I hear it, we'll listen for it. I've got it tuned in on VHF 2.
Vicinity of MIA. All aircraft
listen.
bring back all hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Advise on in contact. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Echo.
Echo. Okay, let's listen for it, guys. Listen up.
Miami International Airport 8 is information Echo 23530. Wind 080 at 7. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,600. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 30. Dew point 24. Altimeter 3003. Approaches are being conducted to parallel converging and INTX runways. Arrivals expect ILS runway 8 right, ILS runway 9er, ILS runway 12, area navigation or GPS approach runway 8 left. Aircraft landing runway 9er or runway 12 can EXPCT to hold short. LDA runway 12 to hold short of runway 9er is 8100. LDA runway 9er to hold short of runway 12 is 9750. If unit to hold short NTFY approach on initial contact or ASAP. Departing runways 8 left, EIGHTR, 9er, 12.
Alright, so
62 cross,
that weather's a little spicy up here.
Media, maintain 11,280 knots, Tampa's lining south, the Tampa altimeter is 3004.
We're gonna need to deviate here pretty quick.
11,000, FedEx 760.
Let's take it over to...
radar contact.
I'm not sure what this is. We need to deviate. Let me get a hold of this radio guy.
Calling tape level 180, clear direct the, actually clear direct Devril.
Quick corrective, we'll go up to 18,000 for 1 Echo Foxtrot.
Jacksonville Center, UPS 2154, heavy request.
Good.
I'd like to deviate heading 180 for weather ahead.
UPS 2154, deviation rate of course is approved. Advise when, let's see, advise when able direct frogs.
Okay, we'll let you know we can go direct frogs and we're heading to 180 now, UPS 2154 heavy. Alright crew, deviating 180 and we're going to go direct frogs when able. A lot of weather ahead. So we don't want to fly through that stuff.
Jacksonville Center, UPS 2123, flight level 360.
We're going to skirt the outside edge of it, and then as soon as possible,
UPS 2123, Jackson, hello,
we're going to go direct frogs. So we need to get through this weather, and we'll figure out how we can get around that. And that is why we carry extra fuel, everybody, for this kind of stuff. Because this is going to add some trek miles to our
cleared
flight.
the RNAV, runway 11.
Alright, cross Lorient or above 2,000, clear the RNAV over runway 11, approach for 50 kilo.
Alright, so let's talk about the ATIS that we listened to. At Miami, this is information Echo. The wind is 0807, so it's right down the runway. It's perfect. There is a cloud layer at 2,600, so we're going to be breaking through, kind of low to the ground. Altimeter is 3003, and a lot of crossing restrictions and information about that. As far as like, we need to like, if we can't stop by here, let me talk to you about what it's talking about. Bring this up right here. So there was a lot of mentions about like this sort of thing over here. For the runways that are landing over here, like 9 and 12, they want to make sure that you can clear the runway before you cross it, because they have aircraft taking off and landing on 9 and 12. And if you're going to land here, they don't want you blowing through into this overrun because now you're going to interfere with this runway. So you have to tell them if you can land and hold short right here. See this lasso? Means landing and hold short operations. You have to tell them if you can or cannot comply with this. Like if you're super heavy and your aircraft needs every bit of this runway, you have to tell the controller ASAP that you cannot comply with this lasso operations and that you need the whole runway so they can coordinate and make sure that people taking off on runway 9 don't take off until you land. If you intend to roll out all the way to the end, they got to know that. If you can comply with this lasso, you need to do it and tell them we are lasso capable, or we will comply with the lasso requirement, right? Because they don't want you interfering with this runway. So that has nothing to do with what we're doing. We're landing on runway 8, right? So there's none of that concern, right? It's a parallel runway and there's no concern there with overrunning or crossing another runway like that.
Jacksonville Center, good day. United 1015 climbing 12000 for 16 Alpha.
Alright, so we're deviating to the right.
Hello, climbing tape level 330.
As you can see, the cell is off to our left over here. And I'm just trying to skirt around it. And as soon as possible, the controller wants us to go direct to frogs.
UPS 18 on Jackson, hello, welcome on board. Break. UPS 2154, Miami Center on 135.17, good day.
13517, UPS 2154 Heavy, so long. Alright guys, over to center. Miami Center.
American 7694 PDC sent, call for taxi runway 19 right.
Alright, let's check in. Alright.
American 967, turn left heading 150, intercept the localizer runway 12.
Left 150 is accept localizer runway 12, American accept.
Spearwing 723,
right, we'll check in with this guy.
To Calypso, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff.
Farnham Calypso, clear for takeoff, runway 10 right, Spearwing 723.
Runway 3984, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000, Key West altimeter 3001. Envoy 3984, pilot's discretion down to 10,000.
Wait for my turn.
Go again for Envoy 3984.
Envoy 3984, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000 for Envoy 3984.
Delta 565.
Man, this guy's got a lot of people on his channel.
150, intercept the localizer.
Right 150 to intercept the localizer, Delta 565.
Delta 565.
Dang, I can't get a word in.
There's going to be moderate, light to moderate precipitation over the field there. Top of flight level 170 reported.
Roger that, I appreciate that. 565. Any crosswind at Tampa, sir, if you know of?
Tampa surface winds are 140 at 15, gusting to 27. Break American 967, 9 miles from Piana. Maintain 3,000 to establish on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 12 approach.
Maintain 3,000, still established, clear for the ILS runway 12, American accept.
Ace 184, turn right
I
heading
can't talk.
050.
Turn right, heading 050 for 824.
FedEx 398, say indicated airspeed.
We're going 205 for FedEx 398.
FedEx 398, thank you. Maintain 170 knots or better until Cassidy.
170 better until Cassidy, FedEx 398.
Miami Center, good evening. UPS 2154 Heavy with you, flight level 350. We're on a 180 deviation for weather. We're capable now, direct frogs.
UPS 2154, roger that. Just continue that heading for now. We'll have encore shortly.
Copy. Wilco 2154 Heavy. Alright, we're checked in. We let him know we're deviating to the right, and he said stay on this course and he'll get us back on navigation shortly.
Precipitation there, about 12 o'clock and 32 miles.
So,
Top report flight level 170, so
here's
it should
the
be
weather.
below you. You can go ahead and contact
as you can see, we deviated around it, and we can turn back at any point now. I think we're good to turn back to the left when he calls
Copy
it.
that, thanks. Delta 565, you're 9 miles from Fatty. Maintain 3,000 to establish on the localizer. Clear for the ILS runway 19 right approach.
Alright, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, Delta 565.
Pacific 232.
American
Closed radar services terminated.
So
Frequency change
basically,
approved.
Center told us stay on this course. He'll call us back to get back on course here.
Miami Center, American 1400.
Pacific 232, Havana Center closed radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Yeah.
132 will be from Pacific 232. Thanks for the agency. See you next time, sir.
See ya. Ace 184, fly heading 060. You're 1-2 miles from grid. Maintain 3000 to establish cleared ILS runway 9er approach.
All right.
Static 398, 170 knots
SS.
or better to Cassidy. Contact tower 118.3.
It's more weather that we need to fly through.
Contact tower 1183.
American 967 reduced to 180 knots. Hold that to VEPCO.
It's more weather we gotta get through there.
American 967.
American 1637 at leg, cleared ILS runway 9er approach.
At leg, cleared the ILS runway 9 approach, American 1637, sorry.
No worries. Ace 184, are you up?
So here's where we're at. We're off course a bit because we're deviating south, clear of this weather cell. We need to get turned back in here pretty soon.
Miami Center, American 1400.
Stand by line. X-ray Alpha Uniform Kilo Foxtrot. Sorry for the delay. Your radar contact 115 miles west of Sarasota. American 1400, climb and maintain flight level 370.
This controller has a lot on his plate tonight.
370, 1400, thanks.
American 967, maintain 180 knots or less.
He's
tower
doing really
118.3,
good.
we'll see you.
Look at all these aircraft he has to handle right now.
180 knots or less on tower 18.3. American 967. Good.
All these aircraft are
November
his.
5, November Bravo, fly heading 120 VFR descent, your discretion. Duke 5, November Bravo, fly heading 120 VFR descent, your discretion.
Okay, wait for him to call us back for getting them back on course here.
Stand by 1 Ace 184, 7 miles from grid, cleared ILS runway 9er approach.
Clear right there. Clear ILS, runway 814.
Ace 184, say airspeed.
We have 190 airspeed.
Ace 184, can you increase to 210?
210 for 184.
Ace 184, maintain 210 knots until grid.
210 knots, maintaining for 180.
American
This guy's doing a
1637,
really
reduced
good
to
job.
190 knots.
190 is the speed, American 1637.
American 1637, it may not work out here. You're about 4 miles in trail. I may have to break you off, but if you can try, just slow as fast as possible.
American 1637.
Sterling 723, radar contact at 4,000, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb 390, 723.
Hotel Kilo
Wow.
707.
I can't believe how many guys this guy's having to deal with.
3,000.
240 descent, 3006.
Delta 1638, I got you. You can expect the ILS runway 10 left approach.
More weather ahead.
And Center, American 68, cleared active.
American 2268, roger that. Taxi to parking via Alpha, left turn, your discretion.
Alright, parking Alpha, left turn, my discretion, 68.
Delta 565, runway 19 right, clear to land. Winds are 140 at 15, gusting to 27.
Shoot, clear to land, Delta 565.
EPS 2154,
It's us.
fly heading 140, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Okay, 140 descend and maintain 290 UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew cleared. 140 heading.
37, thank you. Looks like the speed is going to work out.
The same maintain flight level 290.
190 or less, American 1637.
Ace 184, maintain 170 knots or better to NS Tower 118.3.
Alright, crew, we're gonna start down 1,000 feet per minute.
Ace
Okay,
184,
flight level
170 knots or better to NS
290.
Tower 118.3.
This is a bit earlier than we wanted, but I'll be okay with that. Start down.
170 knots or greater until NS Tower 118.3.
And this is some weather out here.
100 knots,
Ace 184, 170 knots or greater until the final approach fix Tower 118.3.
Whew, you guys, this is gonna be busy tonight, man. We got a lot lot of weather ahead. We got a lot of people on channel here.
3,500 information echo is aboard, and just looking for a full stop, 8 left to Atlantic, direction signature.
25 November Bravo, flight present heading to join the final, and make straight in runway 8 left.
Alright, like straight in, 8 left, and are clear to the Bravo for November Bravo.
25 November Bravo, 8 firm cleared in the Miami class Bravo.
And clear to the Miami class Bravo, 25 November Bravo.
Oh.
Hotel Kilo 7071, turn right heading 360.
Go to right 360, the 7001.
184, Miami Tower,
I cannot believe how many
118.3.
people are on channel right now.
118.3.
This controller is doing an amazing job.
American 1637, contact Miami Tower 118.3, thanks for your help.
18-3, have a good night, American 1637.
See ya.
Alright, crew, we're going to reduce the vertical speed to 500 feet per minute.
Envoy 3982.
Runway 3984, expect the
I'm not
on-ramp
ready to
runway
descend
9
quite
approach,
yet, so
descend and maintain
we'll keep it nice
5000.
and slow heading down.
Descending maintaining 5000, Envoy 3984.
Skymatic 221, runway
Wow.
9 are clear to land.
Runway 9, clear to land. Schematics 221, thank you.
Miami Center, JetBlue 992, raises back to 10 right.
JetBlue 992, runway 10 right, taxi Tango 4, Quebec, Juliet.
Let's get some lighting in here.
Tango 4, Quebec, Juliet, 10 right, JetBlue 992.
EDS 2154, clear direct Frogs, descend via the Frogs for arrival, Miami landing.
Okay, direct Frogs, and we'll descend via this, the arrival, UPS 2154 Heavy, expecting east. Alright, crew, we're direct Frogs.
2284, descend. 26, Bravo 1, code short of 10.
Direct Frogs and descend via the SID.
Let me spin
Let's
you
go
here. Turn
back
left heading
to
180, descend and maintain 1111.
let's go back to profile. So we're gonna hold our descent here at 330.
Heading 180, and 11,000 for 2280.
1,000 to go.
Kilo 7071, turn right
Alright.
heading 070.
No,
join the
320. We'll take it down to 320 vertical speed, and we're gonna hold here until we pick up the profile. And we'll let's plan
final. Who else
on
is calling me?
let's plan on 10,000 feet to Art.
Bravo 1, code short of 10.
Shooting 2626, RNAP elbow, runway 10 left, clear
Because
for
we're
takeoff.
super
Clear takeoff,
low on the profile right now because of the
runway,
crossing that it gave us,
10.
290.
Shooting 2626, RNAP to elbow, Lima, Bravo, Oscar Whiskey.
Alright, so everybody tracking what we're doing here. We're gonna hold the climb, or hold the descent 320, and we're gonna get back on profile and descend via the star
Exposed, free position approved.
and direct to Frogs. I understand what he meant.
See, FedEx 762, are you with me?
Yes, sir. FedEx 762 Heavy, now passing 9,500 to 5,000.
FedEx 762, Miami Center, expect the ILS runway 19 left approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
19
19.
left, descend and maintain 4,000, FedEx 762 Heavy.
What?
Miami Center, Chesapeake Cargo 405 Heavy, coming through 8,000 for 9,000 for 14.
19er.
Chesapeake Cargo 405, heading Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
That doesn't make any
Flight
sense.
level 310, Chesapeake Cargo 405, thank you.
Hotel Kilo 707, 2 miles from Wilba, maintain 3,000 to establish cleared ILS runway 10 left approach.
Oh, the 9er.
Maintain 2,000 to establish clear ILS 10 left. Kilo 7001.
Delta 1638,
Unless I
flight heading
misheard that.
180, descend and maintain 3,000.
I may have misheard that.
Miami Center, November 84651 at Lake.
We need to go here.
North Perry.
Envoy 3984, descend and maintain 3,000.
Sending and maintaining 3,000,
Alright.
Envoy 3984. Can we get
So
that
right
out
now
to
we
36?
stopped our descent at 32,000.
Altimeter 3001.
We're currently direct to Frogs, and we're looking to pick the profile back up.
November 84651, Miami Center, you're cleared to the North Perry Airport via radar vectors to crowd, then as filed. Maintain 3,000, departure frequency 135.17, squawk 4550.
We're so low on the profile that it doesn't even know what we're supposed to be. Look at that.
November 84651, cleared to North Perry via radar vectors to crowd, then as filed. 3,000 after departure frequency 135.17, squawk 4550, 84651.
November 8, 4651, read back, direct advise, ready for...
Delta 565 vacated runway 19 right.
Delta 565, taxi via Victor to parking.
All taxi via Victor parking, thank you for your service, Delta 56.
FedEx 762, turn left heading 070.
Buffy heading 070, FedEx 762.
X-ray Alpha Uniform Kilo Foxtrot, contact Jacksonville Center 135.9 or 2. X-ray Alpha Uniform Kilo Foxtrot, Jacksonville Center 135.9
Coming left, get back on
or 2.
course for frogs.
Delta
Center American
38,
2280.
heading 070, intercept the localizer.
Localizer 10 left, Kilo 707.
That wasn't for you, Delta 1638, turn left heading 070, intercept the localizer. Hotel Kilo 7071, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 10 left, Kilo 707.
Alright, so let me explain to you what's going on right now.
2280, turn left heading
We were
360
deviating
left.
to the right. I've got the nav in to pick it back up on our course to direct frogs. We're holding at 320 as we wait for our vertical
992.
deviation to come back in.
RNAV
Because we're too low on the profile right now. So I'm going to keep flying straight ahead until our natural descent path
1638, continue that left turn heading
intersects
030.
with where we're actually at on the course to frogs, and then we'll start down again from there.
Left turn direct
Back on
right.
profile.
Left right, American 2280.
Sterling 2626, radar contact lost.
Okay, coming right back on
Miami
course.
Center American 1277 Heavy on the Fox for arrival 12 to the north of Brumo.
Delta 1638, 6 miles from Wilba, fly heading 070, maintain 3000 to establish clear down your left runway 10 left approach.
So that little bit of deviation we did burned up about 1,000 pounds of fuel, so we should be back on landing weight now.
Technical difficulties will reconnect shortly, sorry.
Envoy 3984, are you at Chet's?
We accidentally put it wrong on the flight plan, but that's what we got now, boys.
That's fine, Envoy 3984, clear down your left runway 9 approach, runway 9 clear to land.
Runway 9 clear to line for 139 for 50.
Center 2 November Bravo, you also over to Tower 83.
November 5, November Bravo, contact Tower 118.3, see ya.
83 CS, November Bravo.
Miami Center, American 7684, ready to taxi.
Delta 1638, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 10 left, 1638.
American 2280, descend via the rise to arrival.
Oh, look at it. Our profile's coming in.
American 2280.
See this, guys?
Miami Center, schematics.
You see that profile coming in right here?
Heading to parking.
As soon as it comes in, we'll go ahead and set our altitude at 10,000 feet, and we'll follow this all the way down. Here we go. Let's do it. Crew down 10,000 feet.
Alpha to parking, schematics is 1, thank you.
JetBlue 992, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Our crew heading down.
2,400.
Profile 10,000. Alright, so we've re-intercepted our profile. We're back on
American
vertical.
1277 Heavy with you 390 on the Fox for arrival.
JetBlue 992, climb and maintain flight level 240.
1098.
It appears that we're clear of the weather.
52, turn right heading 190, intercept the localizer.
190, intercept the localizer, FedEx 762 heavy.
XB FedEx 762 heavy, make that heading 160.
Nice. It's a good airmanship here. Get back on
FedEx
profile.
762 heavy.
American 1277, Miami Center, descend via the Frogs for arrival, Miami landing east.
Descend via Fox for arrival, American 1277 Heavy, thanks.
American 1400, Havana Center closed, frequency change approved.
Frontier flight level 3, American 14 at 5,000.
Frontier 1156, Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230, Frontier flight 1156. Miami Center, American 76, ready to taxi,
Stand by.
Miami Center, challenge cargo 450, checking in 330.
Miami Center, November 84651, ready to taxi.
November 84651, runway 28, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 23.
Taxi runway 28 via Alpha, cross runway 23, 84651.
FedEx 762, 8 miles from Bucks, maintain 3000 to establish on the local as cleared ILS, runway 19 or left approach.
Directed Bucks, maintain 4,000 until establish FedEx 762 heavy.
American 76
Aircraft calling, you're coming in pretty broken. Say again.
American 7684, travel first passengers to runway 19 right.
American 7694, runway 19 right, taxi via Victor.
Victor, runway 19 right, American 7684.
American 2280, contact Jacksonville 735.9 or 2.
3592 for American 2280, see ya.
See it.
Miami Center, challenge cargo 450330.
Aircraft calling, say the call sign one more time.
Challenge cargo 450.
Challenge cargo 450, Miami Center, squawk 4753.
Can you say again, challenge cargo 450?
Squawk 4753, 4753.
4753, challenge cargo 450.
FedEx 762, runway 19 or left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land, FedEx 762 heavy.
Wow, I just realized my microphone is off. I've been talking to you guys for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm here. I've been here the whole time. I've been talking to myself, and
Land
my
265,
mic was
Miami
muted.
Center.
So we're descending, and we're on profile right now.
Contact climb and maintain flight level 350.
A little bit high, about 100 high, but no big deal. I got us out at 10,000 feet for now, waiting for the ATC to give us lower.
Miami Center, good evening. November 1 Echo Foxtrot, entering your airspace from
Altimeter is 3003. We've completed the descent checklist down to altimeters. I decided to do flaps 50 approach at because the flaps 35 is a little too fast for my liking.
Challenge cargo 450,
So,
radar contact.
we're gonna do flaps 50,
37 miles
155
west of Fort
approach.
Myers, welcome aboard.
Decision height is 442. Radar altimeter.
7694, hold insurance, runway 19.
Sorry, I've been here for this whole time, but I had my mic muted.
American 7694, sure, runway 19 right, line up and wait.
Line up on where? Runway 19 right, 7694.
FedEx 762, wind 070 at 5, gusting 17.
Roger the wind, so FedEx 762 heavy.
Okay, transition altitude coming up soon.
Miami Center, November 84651, ready for departure.
Wrong button. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Number 84651 on course departure, approved, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
On course, runway 28, clear for takeoff, 84651.
American 7694. Tampa just switched directions. The winds is 070 at 5, gusting to 170. You still want to try runway 19 right?
Okay, there you go. American 7694.
American 7694, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, let's get the altimeter set. 3003. Oh, that's not it.
TWA 400, contact Jackson, center 135.9 or 2.
135.925.
And 3003.
Sit.
Altimeter set.
Spearwing 723.
Okay, now we're down to
Terminated, frequency change approved. Yeah.
landing lights. 10,000 feet. Waiting on that.
EPS 2154, contact Miami, approach 14.85, yeah.
Say that frequency again for 2154.
124.85.
2485 for UPS 2154, so long. 2485. Alright, crew, going over to approach 2485. Alright, let's go. Miami approach, UPS 2154 heavy with you, descending through 159,000.
UPS 2154 heavy, Miami approach, hello, expect the ILS from Lane 9er approach, altimeter is 3003.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS 9er. Is 8 right available for us? I will
UPS 2154 heavy, yeah, I guess if you want it, 8 right is available, you can expect the ILS 8 right.
Roger, I appreciate that. It's closer to parking. We'll expect 8 right, UPS 2154 heavy. Alright. Crew, he wanted to give us the 9er, which I don't like. So, let me show you what's going on here. He wants to give us the 9er, right? And that's fine, but our parking is over here. And he's giving us way the heck down here, which is a long taxi back. So, I would land on 8 right, and then we can get over to parking a lot quicker. So, that's why I asked for 8 right as opposed to runway 9, which is on the opposite end of the airport, which I don't want. And he approved that. We don't want to be driving on the ground for 20 minutes back to parking, right? Okay, we're descending. Continuing on down. I'm going to go ahead and set the altitude down a little bit lower to 3,000 in lieu of something else from ATC. I think we have a cross altitude or a speed restriction coming up here. Oh yeah, we need to be slowing down here pretty quick. Let's go ahead and start slowing it down now. I'm gonna put 250 in here. See if the FMS can start accommodating that.
3557, contact Miami Center 135.17. Have a good night.
Start getting this slowed down here.
17 and 435.
Alright, I'm gonna put some speed brake in and start slowing this down. That's our speed brake right there. We're at idle thrust. Okay, leveling off at 10,000. Let's hold at 10,000, actually. So we get slowed down enough. Okay, altitude hold. Speed brakes extended. Trying to get her slowed down. Alright, let's go slots extend and speed brakes. Okay, coming left to Art. Let's go back to FMS speed. Speed brakes retract. One last check, because last time I get a chance to do this, we're at 10,000 feet, head towards Miami, which has a ton of aircraft on it. Holy moly. Including a FedEx. Boo! Alright. That's us. That's the last time we're going to be able to have a chance to look at that. I'm going to be busy here pretty soon. Okay, we're on speed. And we are cleared. Down lower. Let's take it down to 8,000 feet, crew. We'll go ahead and get some frequencies tiled in here for the arrival. So next we're going to expect Miami.
EPS 2154, heavy flight present heading, descend and maintain 5,000 vectors for approach.
Okay, maintain present heading down to 5,000 UPS 2154 heavy. Alright crew, to clear down to 5,000 feet, present heading.
Miami approach, November 5150 on the ground, Fort Lauderdale, ready to taxi IFR.
1,000 feet per minute, vertical speed, 245, thrust down to 5,000 feet, heading 120.
Number 5150, Miami departure, runway 10 left, taxi by Echo Charlie.
Echo Charlie, 10 left, 5150.
Okay, Miami Tower is going to be on 118.3. Miami Tower's in the box. Standby. Information Echo was the last that we received. Alright, then we have an update to the ATIS here. I'm taking a look at it right now. Alright, ATIS. Information Foxtrot for arrival. 3003, the wind is 090 at 11. Okay, so more or less still down the runway. Alright, nothing's changed. Still same altimeter. The wind is now 090 at 11. No big deal.
EPS 2154, heavy flying 090.
090, UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew, 090. Coming left.
Stabilizer motion.
Check. Okay, FMS says 215 thrust. We're gonna start slowing her down. IMFA, that's our ILS. IMFA. Okay, airport's in sight. Dead ahead. That's our runway there. Let's go ahead and start down a little bit faster. Let's go 1,500 feet a minute. Actually, a little bit to the left of where we need to be. I'm sure he'll bring us into the right a little bit. Miami is dead ahead. 12 o'clock low.
UPS 2154 heavy, just to maintain 3000.
Down to 3,000, UPS 2154 heavy. Crew, clear down to 3,000. Vertical speed, 3,000. And we're at idle thrust. Alright, I'm gonna put in flaps 15 and start getting us slow down here. Flaps 15.
Miami approach American 1277 heavy on the Fox 4 arrival 4 to the north of Barnes.
American 1277 heavy, Miami approach hello. Expect the ILS runway 9er.
Alright, is it possible we can get a right?
Listen, he wants 8 right as well.
UPS 2154 heavy, flighting 120.
120, UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew. Come right, heading
American
120.
1277 heavy, sure thing, expect runway 8 right ILS.
Yeah, everybody wants 8 right. Nobody wants
8 right,
9.
American 1277 heavy, thanks for your help.
Nobody wants runway 9. 1,000 to go. Okay, ILS is alive, and the localizer is also alive. Set checklist is okay. Let's get all the lights on. Okay, approach checklist complete.
And for American 1277, we do have Foxtrot.
American 1277 heavy, thank you for Foxtrot. UPS 2154 heavy, descend and maintain 2000. You are 6 miles from final approach fix, maintain 2000 until the correction, until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway right approach.
Okay, down to 2,000, maintain 2,000 to establish, cleared ILS 8 right approach, UPS 2154 heavy. Okay, crew, we're cleared the ILS 8 right approach. I've got vertical speed in. We're on the glide slope right now, but coming in a little bit fast. Localizer's captured, glide slope is captured. Let's go, flaps 28. We are cleared ILS 8 right approach. And the glide slope and localizer is alive. We're good, we got this, Let's go, gear down. Alright, now we need to start getting...
Fire approaching American 201, would you
just wait for speed.
American 2301, Miami approach, hello. Expect the ILS runway 9er, Miami information Foxtrot's current.
9 Alpha Foxtrot, American 201.
Alright, let's get the missed approach altitude, 3,000. In the box. Okay, flaps 35, check, flaps 35.
2154 heavy contact, Miami Tower 118.3, have a good night.
118.3 for UPS 2154 heavy, so long, thank you. Okay, let's go. Miami Tower, UPS 2154 heavy on the ILS 8 right approach. Alright, standing by for speed, looking for flaps 50.
UPS 2154, Miami Tower, good evening, wind 090 at 11, runway 8 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 8 right, UPS 2154 heavy. Alright crew, flaps 50, clear to land. Before landing checklist. Landing gear down 4 green, spoilers are armed. Auto brakes. Minimum. Flaps 50 set.
Pick up a via Florida Park.
Altimeters 3003. EAD green box.
And a right taxi short.
Okay, we're a little fast here.
Stabilizer motion 1000.
Okay, I have the auto throttles. And I have the autopilot.
Autopilot.
November,
I have control.
255, November Bravo, Miami Tower, good afternoon. You're clear out of Miami class Bravo airspace to the west. Maintain VFR below 2,500, departure 124.85, squawk 5110.
5110, the squawk 124.5 for the frequency clear out of 90 class Bravo, below 2,500 VFR, 225 November Bravo. And we're short of Kilo, ready taxi 8 left departure.
5 November Bravo, read back correct, runway 8 left, taxi via Kilo.
8 left 5 Kilo for Duke 225 November Bravo.
Minimum
Landing. A little bit slow, correcting.
400. $300. Stabilizer motion. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, reverse thrust. Auto manual braking. Idle.
One up here onto the left side of the Kilo 1, correction off to the right side of Kilo 1.
5 November Bravo, sorry, second.
If it's okay with me, we'd like to pull off just the left of Kilo 1 to perform a runoff for 295 November Bravo.
5 November Bravo, roger, that's approved as requested. GPS 2154 Heavy, welcome to Miami, Lima 7 cross, runway 8 left at Lima 7, taxi via Kilo.
Okay, cross runway 8 left at Lima 7, cross, correction to parking. GPS 21. Alright, where are we at? Alright, hold on, let's stop. I don't know where the heck I'm at. Alright, so we're here, we need to cross Lima 7 Kilo. Got it. Let's cross. Okay, flaps up. 3 brakes, disarm. We'll do the after landing checklist here in a second.
And fine. And Miami Tower, American 2626, ready to taxi with information Foxtrot.
American 2626 Heavy, Miami Tower, let's see here, runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
Okay, there's our exit, and we need to make a hard left turn.
Runway 8 right, taxi via Papa.
Okay, coming left.
Tower November 258 Lima Bravo, short of Kilo, ready to taxi. Lima Bravo, verify squawk 4765. Check it out.
Okay, after landing checklist. Spoilers up, we tracked. Flaps up, we tracked. Radar. Oops, radar is off.
Duke 255 November Bravo, short 8 left for
Auto brakes. Off. Landing lights are off. Taxi light stays on. Wing and runway turn-off lights are off.
November
APU
Bravo.
on.
Would you like
Anti-ice
flight today,
not
sir?
required.
Negative, not on this way.
Okay, after landing checklist complete.
Bravo.
Roger, I'll let approach now. And number 5, November Bravo. Make a left cross downwind departure.
Let's see what
runway
my
8
landing
left,
rate
clear
was.
takeoff, wind 090 at 11.
181 feet per minute. Excellent. That's beautiful. Guys, our VREF was 150. We hit it at 151.
Miami Tower.
181 feet per minute. Excellent landing.
American 2626, say again.
Stand by. Probably having some technical difficulties.
Tower number 8, Lima Bravo. Looks like we've got the squawk in now, but I'm not 100% sure.
So we're on taxiway
Lima Bravo,
Kilo.
you do,
Over to
sir.
UPS ramp.
Let's see, after the MD-11, runway 8 left, taxi via Kilo.
8 left via Kilo behind the MD-11, 8 Lima Bravo.
That's us. We're the MD-11. This guy landing. Taking off. That wasn't a bad landing at all. That was pretty good. Alright, coming up on our parking spot here pretty quick. Okay, let's get the ground chart up. Alright, our turn is coming up here pretty quick. Right up on the right here. I'm on the brakes, slowing her down. Got some vehicular traffic on the little access road there. That's our UPS ramp right there. Alright, coming right. Coming right. On the brakes. There's the taxi line. And making a left-hand turn here shortly. Okay, looking at the next spot.
Tower Duke 25,000 Bravo, do you want us over to
Okay,
departure?
crew, coming left.
Bravo, affirm contact departure now 124.85, see ya.
2485, see ya, Duke 2500 Bravo, thanks, bro.
And marshal view.
Over 8 Lima Bravo, you're ready to go? Affirm. Over 8 Lima Bravo on departure fly runway heading, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff, wind 09011. Runway heading 8 left, clear for takeoff, 8 Lima Bravo.
Hey, parking brake set. Parking checklist. Transponder. Standby. Anti-ice is off. Fuel switch is off. 3, 1, 2. Seatbelt signs. Off. Emergency power switch. Off. Wheel chocks. Let's get some wheel chocks in here. Wheel chocks and ground power. Let's get those plugged in. Parking brake is released. Ground power is on. IRS is
And,
1, 2, 3 is off.
and, Miami Tower.
Status page
I'm
is
American
checked.
2626 for a check.
No issues. APU is off. All right, crew. That's another
Miami
landing.
Tower, American 1277
Thank you so much for being here.
Heavy,
At any rate,
runway
thank you.
8
Another
right.
flight. I got. Oh, let me turn the radio off. I don't need to hear that anymore.
American 1277.
All right, guys, got another flight in. Very nice landing, 181 feet per minute at VREF, which is perfect. Our landing fuel, let's check that. We always want 20,000, right? Let's see what we got here. Landed with 18.5, a little bit low, a little bit under, but we had a little bit of a taxi, and we also had to deviate a bit for weather. So we're off of 1,500 pounds, but we had quite the deviation for the weather, so that's okay. That's why we carry the extra fuel. Yeah, but another landing in the books, and we're here at Miami. I've never been here before, so we're going to get out and go have a Mai Tai or something, and we'll figure out when we're going to fly back. But as always, I want to thank you guys for being here. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd like to see you again. And if not, I'll catch you guys on the next one. So long.